Hello, everyone. Sorry we're an hour late. That was my fault. I don't have an excuse. Um, so
Really?
no, I was just late. I'm sorry. Right. So last time, the party went off on a hunt with Prince Emeric, Grandmaster Braden, and Archbishop Martin. Came a cropper of two dire bears, but managed to kill them quite soundly. Got the bears transported back to Prince Emeric's camp. They gave 3 demon heads to Prince Emeric, and in return, Emeric agreed to send money to Baron Monroe in exchange for a part of his land. And they also captured 3 dire bear cubs. And then you travelled home with them, I suppose. And so we'll start you back at Penderley in your tent, which I could move it on to, in fact, and I'll put the dire bear cub in there in a second. But yeah, so you're in your tent and you have a dire bear cub. What are you doing?
Not a question I ever thought I'd be asked.
Yeah. The bear starts howling.
Wait, where's the bear?
Hang on a second.
Did Ritualist make a bear?
No, I'm still.
Actually, I'm gonna contact Ritualist right now.
Yeah, okay, again.
Ritualist make a bear.
So,
Make it look like Sargon.
why?
Because he's going to be our pet.
Aren't you our pet, V?
There you go, little bear.
He just said we'll make a bear.
But the bear's just yowling. It's just sat on its haunches and just looks really sad for itself.
All right, I'm going to try and pet the bear because it seems like what my character would do.
Pet the wild beast. Okay.
You're going to use your animal handling skill here, right?
I will give it a go.
Okay.
Someone help me with it, quick!
I think you have to say that before we do it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bear just tries to get away from you.
Oh,
At least it's not biting.
Anyone want to help me with animal handling?
And it then just starts yowling again. It's very sad.
Arch. Assist. Arch is assisting. I'm taking that grunt as consent.
Arch dropped out. He didn't want to assist you so much.
Oh. Never mind, didn't need him.
Well, let's see.
Arch dropped the call. Oh, yeah.
did he vanish?
No, you managed to get the bear like half on your lap and give it a stroke, but then it just starts yowling and tries to get away from you again.
Does it have a litter box?
No.
Is it hungry?
Have litter boxes
Possibly.
been invented yet?
You haven't fed anything yet, so
Yeah, I get off and I say, by the prophet, right? And I walk to the corner of the tent and I set some food from my rations on the ground.
The smart thing to do would be to feed it ourselves from our hands.
I guess, yeah.
I place the food on the corner. If you guys want to pick it up and give it to him, that's it.
Okay.
What food is it, V?
The ration.
Yeah, but what is it?
Well, I don't know what is in the rations in your world.
Well, I would suggest like dried meat and breadsticks and stuff like this, stuff that doesn't go off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a young pup.
Okay,
When you try and give it stuff from your rations, it doesn't even recognize it as food.
You want me to whip up my shirt and give it a bitty? Like,
Don't know. You lactating?
no.
Well, then it wouldn't help, would it?
I walk off from the tent and I try to find the what is it? The captain of the penitent knights.
Well, hold on. Let's deal with the bear first.
He has a bear as well, and he's feeding it, I assume. So I'll just ask if we can spare some of the milk that he's feeding the bear.
Chat suggested that we call the bear Patrick.
Let's call it Ralph.
Oh shit! What are you doing, Devo?
If we call it Ralph, we're going to have to put it down, aren't we?
Well, the thing is, if you call it Ralph, Sargon won't enter his tent, and Ralph will be upset. So
Ritualist has already done artwork for it, but that's an adult bear ritualist.
Here's my logic, right? The Inquisition have their own bear, and they're probably feeding it. So I'm just going to go over and ask for a neighborly loan of milk.
None of the people that you talk about really have any idea what you're talking about. Who you talk to have no idea really what you're talking about.
There were 3 bear cubs, right? One went to the
Yeah, but
prince.
the people in the camp around you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, isn't the captain? Didn't the captain of the penitent knights bring his bear into the camp?
No, he doesn't stay in the camp.
Oh,
He lives at Penderley.
oh, okay. Well, then I guess we should go to the market to buy some milk.
Okay, you can go to the market if you want.
Do bears drink milk? I guess they would, yeah. Not cow milk, though.
Wait, hold on. Before we go, which one of us had the highest animal handling? They should probably stay with the bear so he doesn't run away.
Well, you do, actually, Dev, I think. You've got 3.
No, I got a 9.
Well, okay, I thought you meant like for rolls, for future
Yeah,
rolls.
for the rolls. I assume you
For
can
the
only
actual
roll
one
once.
that we
So.
got.
I have a 4. I'll stay.
Do you want to
Okay,
do you want to do a roll then, V, and see if you get higher than me?
Okay.
I guess best I stay then.
Yep.
I know the chat's loving this. Good God, not another shopping episode.
Can you
sorry, chat.
put the bear in the chest so it doesn't
Lads,
run away and come?
We're not shopping for cool things this time. We're literally shopping. We're literally going to get medieval pets at home.
Well, you guys captured bear cubs. Jesus, what do you want from me?
We call it pets at camp or pets at hut.
Right. So who's going to the market?
I'll go to the market.
Right.
Yeah, we'll go to the market.
See, we would send Arch because he should be spending the money because he has all the money. But
Yeah. Where is
Arch
Arch?
has vanished.
Because it's his fucking bear.
That's true, actually.
Right.
I
So
assume March is playing with the bear while me and
Dev and Uzulu, you're going to the market. Yeah?
No,
No.
Dev and V.
Devon.
I,
Oh, right.
I rolled the best animal handling.
Yeah, but if you need to handle it again, you'll have to roll again. So the person with the best score, like the best.
Okay, well, let's see who has the best score. Arch is right there. He just came in.
Arch is finally back. Does my microphone work, or did it pick something else?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Well, that was funny. The moment Google Hangout started, my earphones just went and everything went to hell. It's beautiful.
Shit.
So, Arch, do you want to stay and handle the bear with V, or do you want to go to the market with Dev and Uzlo?
What's your animal handling, Arch?
The first question is, who the fuck gave my bear to V?
No one. I don't even want to touch it. It's fucking disgusting and it smells.
Well, Arch, you didn't object.
Ursula, you're its mother.
Do you know what? Hold on. I'll ask Brother Dean.
Brother Dean, here, have this.
Yeah,
furry thing.
I'll just go out. Ask Brother Dean if there is any milk in the camp so we can feed the bear.
Milk?
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't eat. It's just
Bear cub.
yeah.
Give it milk.
He just shrugs and says, "I suppose you should check the mess tent."
And I thank Brother Dean for his help in this darkly hour. I go to the mess tent.
Yeah. Yeah, there are, there's a whole staff in there just preparing food for the next mealtime.
Go to the staff. I'm really sorry to intrude, but Lord Arch would inquire if there is any milk you could spare for his bear cub. I'm willing to pay for it.
They say they haven't got any significant amount. They've got a tiny amount, but it's tomorrow that you'd expect a delivery.
Yeah, but it's a bear cub. You
Yeah,
don't give it milk.
I'm actually going to try to persuade them, and I will say it's a bear cub. It doesn't need that much.
Yeah, but I mean, they've got a small amount for cooking purposes, but it's not,
All right.
a significant amount. It's not going to feed a bear cub.
Yeah, I apologize for the intrusion. I give them the blessings of the prophet, and I walk out.
Okay.
This is all absolutely lovely, but once again, you don't give the bear cub milk.
Yeah, Lord Arch, there is no
Bear
milk
cub.
for the bear cub.
It's not a cat.
What does the bear cub eat, Arch?
Ah,
Roll history.
okay. Yeah, actually, I know this in real life, but my character wouldn't know this.
Roll
You
nature.
can make a roll for it.
I guess. Let's see,
I'll
nature.
help
Yeah, I
Arch.
guess a nature roll.
I'll help Art so he gets advantage.
Lovely.
I've got a whopping -1 on nature, so you guys go for it.
I'm not sure that's the way that'll work, V.
That it says so in the game. Whenever a player takes an action, another
Yeah,
player.
technically it does literally say
Yeah,
action,
but-
so
But yeah, I know, but in a more practical sense, I don't
Well,
think that
it's-
V can help you remember something.
of course he can. He
It's
can rub my feet
brainstorming.
while I think about it.
Put your heads together, guys.
18's pretty good though. Yeah, Arch, you do know what a bear cub would eat.
Okay. Well, in that case, we'll go to the mess tent and we'll order them to give us some meat broth, fish broth, anything like that. That'll be much better for it.
Okay. The staff can do that quite easily. Be ready in an hour.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, but-
In the meantime, you get back to the tent and the bear cub's yowling, and it looks really pitiful.
Do you want me to use magic on it to go to sleep?
Fuck. You just sedate it, V.
No, I think that's actually a good idea.
If it doesn't work, I'll just cast Zone of Silence on the bear.
That's probably not a good idea.
God, how
Wait,
horrible.
V, don't you have some kind of telepathy? Talk to the bear, ask what's wrong.
No, I don't have that.
Dev,
Isn't there a spell?
any of us can talk to the bear. It doesn't do any good to talk to a bear.
I mean, to like understand it when it
The
talks
best
back.
problem isn't it's not the thoughts, it's the mouth. I just can't form the words. You don't understand.
Just
If
start
only I had a
telepathy
floor
with
with
it,
a
and it
replaceable thumb,
responds
I
in
could get
perfect
paid.
English.
Well, it's not going to starve to death in an hour, so just baby it, I guess. You know what you do.
No,
with
it's
the
got
child.
plenty of peasants to tide it over until we get back.
Hold on, I'm casting Zone of Silence on it so that at least.
Don't cast
I-
Zone of Silence on it.
I don't need to buy anything, so I'll guess I'll stay here and pet the bear.
You know,
No,
young
we
animals
don't
make
need to
noises
buy.
for a
Yeah,
reason.
we don't need to buy anything. We just wanted to buy milk, but apparently it doesn't.
Hold on, I'm going to try and amuse the bear, and I have something that's kind of bright and colorful that might actually, at least it can like bat around like a ball or something.
Dev, I'm just going to warn you now. If you show something unsavory to my bear cub,
I have
Listen, speaking as a mother,
I have a bag of approximately 25 gold worth of jewels. I assume that they're bright and shiny, and it would want to play with them.
Hold on, I'm
that
trying to
hard?
communicate with the bear.
Are you actually going to try this?
Communicating with the
Yeah, but
bear.
the bear doesn't speak English. Phil.
Doesn't matter. Look at the spell. Okay, this is magic, Sargon. It's not English. If it has an intelligence of at least 1, it's understanding the meaning of my message.
Wow. Okay.
There we go. See?
Yeah,
What's happening
right,
there?
fair enough. Let's see what the intelligence of a bear is. I assume it's at least one.
that's a retarded spell.
There will be delicious food if you stop making noises.
specify there'll be delicious food in an hour.
I don't think the bear understands the passing of the time.
I like how
Well, he understands fucking English.
Shit. Dire bears have got an intelligence of 3.
There we go.
Pretty
Well, I
smart.
mean that's fair. You can actually do that, V.
this broken ass game.
So, okay, what are you going to say to the bear?
There will be delicious food in an hour if you stop crying. Send the mental images of fish. Really delicious shit.
Okay, hang on. See.
Charisma cleric.
Okay, yeah, the pup kind of quietens down, but it still kind of just quietly whimpers on its own on the floor.
There we go. Now Archie can pet it.
This is fucking retarded.
Someone in the chat's like, that's magical autism. It's like, yeah.
You want me to tell him I killed his mother?
Jesus Christ, no.
No, that'd be terrible because it was me that killed his mother, and I'm his mother now.
He's looking at that. I'm the mother now.
I realized that I can actually communicate with animals. This is so fucking
Hey,
cool.
can someone be with the black guy on the ship with the "I'm the mother now"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to point out,
Come
this
on,
is
Ritualist, you can do
literally
this.
bullshit. If we have like a tracking quest in the future, V can look at a fucking deer or something and goes like, "Hey, did you see this person?"
Oh no, I have a spell that actually acts like a GPS. Like it actually tells me where an object is.
Of course,
V's basically the party smartphone.
This is a pretty crazy spell, actually. I've got to say.
I
don't think it's going to be necessarily as effective as you think in all circumstances.
No, I know, but I can still talk to the patriarch if you want.
Right. We'll just wait an hour for the broth to arrive, then we'll feed the damn thing.
So we're waiting. Then
Is anyone going to try animal handling, as in, like, giving it comfort?
All right, I've got a mighty animal handling of 1.
I'm going to assist Arch in his role.
you're both just gonna pet it.
I'm going at it like
Mum and Dad are going to pet the thing, right?
Yes.
Goddamn.
We have to make it. What's the word when a baby chick attaches to a new mother?
Imprints, I think.
Imprint. We have to force it to imprint with us.
Ah, yes, I saw this in Ark once. I know what this is.
Is that why you know it, Sargon?
Sorry, I was reading a message. Say again.
Is that? Oh, never mind. I think it's past.
Okay.
Should I send a message saying, "Oh my god"?
Well, I'm glad I helped. That's a
Yes.
16.
I'm glad you helped too.
That's lucky. Yeah, you quiet the bear down, and it, just looks sad. After an hour, the food arrives, and the bear is obviously very hungry, and just starts eating it, and is then quiet and goes to sleep.
What an
That was reasonably
adorable
successful.
ball of fluff. Now, we should also probably tell the cooks to bring one of those bowls like every goddamn day. How many times a day does a bear cat eat? Like, I don't know.
I guess you'll find out, won't you? Right.
Wait, do you have a bed for it?
No.
How
you get
long
a bed for
before?
it?
How long before we start eating its mother?
Well, that's actually a question I was going to answer. So a messenger arrives outside the camp for you, and you're alerted by one of the guards. Messengers at the gates. You need to go out there.
Is there any possible possibility I could wear the live bed cub as a form of hat?
I was just thinking about it. You can feed its mother to it.
Why?
This
Why
shit's getting
not?
dark.
Why not?
Why
God
not?
damn it, V. That's just
It's gonna be
for the
mad
sake of
bear
evil.
disease.
This is why you're not a scientist, Sargon, because you keep asking why rather than why not.
Yeah, I keep asking why rather than how. Yeah,
Fucking philosopher.
yeah. But the messenger, there is a messenger at the gates that requires your attention.
At the gates of the tent.
No, the gates of the camp.
Alright, let's roll. I'll bring us up there.
Yeah, you go out and it's a messenger with the sigil of Prince Emmerich on his shirt. He's obviously waiting for you, and he has a cart with what appears to be a skinned bear on the back.
Oh, lovely. Well, happy to say, the bear cub almost certainly doesn't know that it was once its mother, so it's fine.
It's certainly going to smell a lot like the mother, though, isn't it?
It's skinned. I'm just assuming they cured it.
No, this is the raw skin. They haven't done anything to it.
God damn it.
Have we just got the skin or the inner bits?
Well,
Or both.
like the hide and the fur.
Hey, this solves the bed problem.
That's dark.
Well, to be fair, it's a dumb animal. It's going to smell the comfort and it's going to sleep next to it. So.
Precisely. It's going to be happy about this.
Yeah.
It's got an intelligence of 3. It won't tell the difference.
Are you sure?
Well, it can understand fucking English.
Even better, we'll just tell it. This isn't your mother. This is just something that smells like her. Be happy.
The problem is that it does have a very high wisdom, so.
I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
sure.
not the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
not
sure
going
if,
to question the morality of making it sleep on its mother's skin because it doesn't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if giving it its mother's skin to sleep in because it's familiar is the kindest thing I've ever heard or the meanest thing I've ever heard.
No, wait. Here's what we'll do. Okay, since I have the darkest skin, I'm going to wear it and pretend it's the mother.
Only in this campaign.
And then it'll be like, yay! And then we'll have a bear on our side.
I love the way that you rationalize that is, I have the darkest skin.
Well, any part of
Like the bear gives a shit.
He
The bear's
is
like
also
racist.
shaped like a bear.
well, it's because any parts of my skin that sticks out. Will,
Are you
will end in
saying
fur.
that
You're
the
gonna
bear,
look like a fat guy in a bear suit. I mean, like,
are you saying that the bear is colorblind, Sargon?
are you saying that the bear can tell? I
bear
don't know,
probably
bears
can't
aren't
tell.
actually colorblind. I bet they are if I googled it.
We should prevent further disappointment from the bear because when the bear then tries to suckle Devo, it'll be really disappointed.
See,
So will
I was expecting for some exciting adventure tonight, but instead we're playing Archie's Tamagotchi.
Yes, but this is important to how the Tamagotchi is raised. And so you can use it.
And we're going to do this every
Just leave
day.
the Tamagotchi in a drawer for 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking ride this thing at some point. It needs
I'm
to be.
going to assassinate this at some point.
Okay. I'm putting on the fur.
Okay, so
Do this.
Well, yeah, I assume you're going to speak to the
Yeah,
messenger.
we'll wave him in and
Yeah.
show him to our tent.
He gives you the bear pelt, obviously, on the cart, and says that the bear meat, there's literally tons of bear meat, so it's going to be smoked and seasoned, and it's probably going to take about a week.
By the way, Lord Arch, can we sell some of our meat for profit?
Well, you'll be given the meat of one of the bears, and the prince is going to be inviting you to a banquet to taste the flesh as soon as it's all ready.
Taste the flesh.
Taste his meat. Lovely.
Yeah, but my lord, I don't think we can eat an entire bear, and it will spoil unless we.
No, but, the parts that you don't eat at the banquet will just be salted and stored.
Was thinking we could actually sell it. It's probably expensive as fuck, and you would make.
No, so it'll be yours. So, but you're going to want to do this anyway, so it lasts.
Yeah, I'm trying to reason
We
with
might
Lord Arch.
kill some of it, but first, our cook boy, Dev, going to make another good meal out of it. We'll get lots of wonderful buffs. It'll be awesome.
Yes.
A bear gourmand.
We should get a bonus to this, Sargon. This is rare fucking meat. This should be like.
I don't see why you wouldn't. I mean, who's going to eat the heart of the bear?
The cow.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna go out. We're gonna get the milk. We're gonna get bottles. I'm gonna put the fur on.
Did
I'm
you
gonna
even
lactate.
listen to Arch?
I'm gonna lactate. No, sorry, I missed that.
No,
What did
you
say,
just
Art?
really wanted to lactate.
The chat room's inspiring me with ideas on what to do as a bear costume.
Well, now we know what's inside that porn folder, finally.
All the mysteries are being answered today. Right, so yes, the messenger just lets you know that you'll be sent another message in a few days, probably a week at most, requesting another banquet with the prince if you're interested. And he begs your leave.
Lovely. I'll give him a copper piece.
Okay. He says thank you, my lord, and then leaves.
Oh, now tipping is okay.
Yes, because it's a copper, not a fucking gold like you hand out.
See, I was at I remember when it costed 10 gold to enter this camp. You remember that? Remember?
I remember you spending about 50 gold getting in here multiple times.
Yeah. And all of a sudden,
Just a
every
virtue
cunt
symbol.
can enter the camp.
Well, no, the messenger had to wait outside.
Now, yes, but the other one in the previous session
But you
didn't.
don't know why they did. Anyway, so yeah, are you taking the hide back to your tent or what?
Can we scare Brother Dean with it?
Probably not. No.
Probably not, no.
I want to scare Brother Dean with it. It's going to be a practical joke.
What we should really do is
Hold on. Can
we
I
should
do it?
bring the
Let me-
hide with us. We
Let me
should
do this for roleplay purposes, Arch, out of character. Come on, let me
not
scare.
pick on the fucking Brother Dean. Not to mention he's not
Roleplay
listening to
purposes
you.
out of character. That's a
Not out
contradiction.
of character. I'm just trying to get a reaction out of it. Come on, let me do this.
Are we actually doing the where
We
the
are
pelt?
not going to dress V up in a dead bear hide.
Of course, because that would be fun for the roleplay, and you're not.
Oh yeah.
Fine.
If we
It's
can't
okay.
make Dev lactate, it's no fun.
It's all right.
What
Right.
we should do is we should just bring it into town and have it cured and properly treated.
You could do that.
You mean V?
Do you really mind if I scare Brother Dean with it before we do that?
Okay, V, you can make a fool out of yourself by taking on the hide of a dead bear and try to impersonate it. Go ahead.
Yes, that's that. I'm going to do a performance check, and I'm going to try to
Okay.
style Brother Dean with it.
Okay.
If you don't roll a critical success, you're going to fail.
Yeah, in my oh,
It's going to be difficult to pass this.
No one's helping you, by the way.
no.
No, I'm afraid Brother Dean does not seem to believe that you are a real bear.
I tried to start him going like rah rah.
Yeah, you can do exactly as you please as you perform as a bear, but you really just look like a medieval furry. So
I smile at him, and then I tell him the tale on how Uzula took it down.
He kind
It
of
wasn't just me.
he kind of nods and says, "I've got guard duty to get back to."
You always have guard duty.
I know, my lord.
I give him a quote from the prophet saying that we are sent on this world to enjoy the life, not just think about the afterlife.
V, you're never going to seduce this guy.
I know.
He just says that he enjoys serving the church.
Right. I believe this merits a new
Hold on.
entry
I
in
got
the
a bunch of
Time
art.
V. Number 28 dresses himself in dead animal furs and conducts possibly heretical dancing rituals.
To be fair, if I would have hit the 23, which was the second dice roll, I would have scared the shit out of it.
Before we move on, I have 3 artworks.
If this had worked, this would have been very scary.
Who let V touch my bear? Look at me. I'm the mom now. And in my opinion, the best one. Okay. Guys, I think we actually have to try this. I think maybe not me, but one of us. I mean, I'm big enough to be the bear, so why not? I'll throw it on. I'll convince it's that we have a new mom, and it'll be okay.
Well, you know what? Fine. I mean, I
So
tried.
you're going to play act as the bear's mum?
We've had some pretty bad ideas during this campaign, Dev, but this one might be the worst.
Let him do it. Come on. There's no.
If we're trying to get this
V
bear
is
on our
saying it's a good
side.
idea. Dev, it's a bad idea.
Well, I had my fun with my autism. Let Devo have his fun.
God
Here's
damn,
super chat.
Devo.
Hey Dev, use the love potion on the bear cub. Would that work to make the bear like us?
You know what? I'm going to use the love potion or brother.
I think you're gonna wake up with the bear humping your butt at this rate.
I could use the potion with Brother Dean. That would be awesome.
Do we even know what gender the bear cub is?
No.
I think it's male because we named him a man. So
You have no idea. You haven't checked.
okay, I'm checking to see the gender of the bear.
Okay.
Okay, inspect
Make an
the
animal
bear.
handling check.
Oh, all right. So it's not easy to tell.
Make a genital handling check.
Okay. I should have just asked him, are you a boy or a girl?
The bear doesn't want you touching between its legs and tries to bite you.
Well,
You
Roll.
take play damage.
I just feed it.
What's your armor class, V?
Oh, God, I'm going to kick the living shit out of it, Archie, if it touches.
Natural 20.
Please give him tetanus, please.
How much damage, right?
I'm just gonna quickly share my screen here. 'Cause you I don't want you to think that I made this up, right?
By everything that is just in this world, let it have the attack of
This
an
is the
adult.
dice roller. The top one is the latest one. So if I rolled like a D4, you can see a D4 pops up, and that one becomes there. But it's just straight 20. So, so I guess you're gonna take some damage, V.
How much damage did I take?
I don't know. I'll tell you in a sec. You take 2 points of damage.
Jesus fucking Christ. Archer, lucky I do not. This is not real life because I would have kicked the shit out of it.
I'm not going to kick the shit out of your fantasy one, but if it was a real one, I'd fucking show it.
Needs to learn respect.
Okay, so
I'll do to it what I did to his mother.
I think it's learning the hierarchy just fine.
so the love potion that I have, that's purely romantic, right? Like we couldn't. It's not like going to be a.
Should we go through the 4 types of love here?
All I'm saying, Dev, is that you don't know the answer to your question. So.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
I
a
guess
great super chat. Sargon, how are you going to stream with Article 13 passing?
The same way I am right now, I guess.
Oh, look at the copyright.
I made a video about Article 13. It's gone to the second stage. It'll be in a video in the next one I do. You know, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like storm Brussels or something?
I'm going to have to use my VPN to post memes at this rate.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Whatever happened with the British writing and shit and getting London to burn? I missed that. I want that.
Yeah, but it's like 9 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, I see. So T first, writing later. I get it.
Yeah, I'm right
it's
tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway,
Can we do a check if V has tetanus now?
well, I'd better do that actually. Does V get diseased? That's a good point. easily. Thank you for dubbing him in.
I do have a spell.
no
for
problem.
curing
Right,
disease.
V, make a Constitution save.
Roll a 1. Oh god, for the name of comedy, roll a 1.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no, you aren't stricken with any diseases. You're just hurt.
But do the rest of us know that? I'm going to perform a
You know,
medical check on him.
I'm going to give an absolute furious look to the bear, trying to intimidate it, like very stern look, like you give to a dog when it does something bad.
Okay, it kind of looks at you like looking its eyes up at you, but it looks kind of defiant at the same time.
Oh, sorry, first one, critical. Yeah.
What are you? Oh, right, the intimidation. Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah.
you scare it and it runs off, whimpering in the corner.
Good.
See? Are we going to have a fight now? You're intimidating our child right in front of its mother and father.
I'm going to try to intimidate Ash with the same glare that I just give the bear.
So okay, so the bear's whining in the corner.
All right, what does Arch need to do?
You can't intimidate a player character.
God damn it.
We need to build a cage for the bear, not to protect it from us, but to protect it from V.
I'm sorry, but my rape glare goes through the cage, Arch.
Yeah, but not your hands.
Right,
You
step
can't molest our fucking child again.
I actually
we need to go and get the pelt cured. We need to go down and do that, and we also need to get an actual cage for this thing, because it's going to run off and get itself fucking lost.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to the market. Anyone else?
I'm staying with Brother Dean.
Good. You're on babysitting duty.
With Brother Dean.
I'm actually going to spark a conversation about it and tell him what really happened in that village.
I think you
That
better
one.
watch the bear, V. Since you're
I can do both. I can have one eye in the tent and track to Brother Dean.
He's going to be the negligent uncle who lets the kid out of the house
Yeah. Who else is staying with
after
V?
fucking molesting it.
Is anyone else staying with V?
Devo, you've been fantasizing over this thing for ages now.
Really, you leave V and Dev alone with the bear?
Give me a second. I'm trying to fix something with my presenting. But yeah.
Okay.
We're in a camp. It's not, even if it runs away from the tent, it's not going to run away from the
I'm more worried about what you're going to do to it. But anyway.
I don't
The
care. I want to tell Brother Dean about the mold and the thing that get the peasants crazy.
Hold on, V. The chat is saying that the hangout faces are covering up the rolls. How did that happen? How do we fix it?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like they are.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like that to me either.
I just played the stream and they are indeed.
Oh no, they are. Yeah. I think Sargon, do you need to present?
Yeah. I'll
Dev's
just
thing.
try again.
Oh, yeah, they moved. That's wonderful.
Yeah. How is it? How is it now?
Let me take a peek.
We'll need to wait for the stream to update.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. But right. In the meantime, Arch and Uzlu, are you guys going to the market?
Arch, I have a feeling that this is the wrong combination of people to leave the bear alone.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, we
starting
should-
to think so too.
Hmm.
Okay, so Uzlu is going to stay. Arch, you're going to go to the market.
That's probably ideal, I guess.
Are we actually not doing my wear the pelt plan to get the bear on our side?
No, in fact, you go,
I'm
go to the
serious
market.
about this. I think it'll work.
I don't go to the market with
Just
Arch.
let him do it. Why are you against it? Like, there's no harm that can come from
We're
it.
just gonna fucking traumatize the bear.
I can at least try it, and then like, if it doesn't work, I'll just give the pelt.
Honestly, it was it's
harm that
an
can come
animal.
from
It's
this.
not, you're giving it way too much intellect.
You spoke to it. Don't just say, "Oh,
It
it's a
was
dumb animal."
magic. It was magic. Sir.
Oh, was it?
It was magic. Yeah.
Are
We
you
are not
trying to
letting
tell
you
me that a
traumatize
fat
our
Negro
child.
in a bear pelt isn't magic?
Okay, I'm gonna do it before we send it off to get cured. I'm doing it.
All right, I'm not letting you do it. I'm grappling you.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I never understand this. Like, why are you raiding his fun?
Get the hell away from our child.
Ouch. I'm gonna throw it on and do a performance.
No, you're not. What do I roll?
Oh god.
Do I roll strength?
Yeah. If you, I mean, you can strength or dexterity.
There you go.
if you come to
Save.
grapple.
What do I?
No, just a strength check, not a strength save.
That one.
It was pretty terrible anyway.
Yes, it was.
Okay, Dev, I guess you need to roll on acrobatics. You're both
Also
shit.
terrible.
Both really amateurishly trying to grab one another, but you fail. Dev manages to fall out of your grasp.
Arch, assist your
Let Devil have
fellow
it.
parent.
Strength. Oh, I have
Apparently the
whopping
boxes are
0
still
in
covering
strength.
the rolls.
It's going to work out
Shit.
real fucking well.
I don't know how to fix that.
I don't know how to fix that. Sorry, everyone.
God damn it,
bitch.
guys. All right, I guess I'm not going to be dressing up as a bear.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Devil, note the next time we need a party decision. I had your back. I
Yep.
wanted you to have fun.
I will remember.
We'll buy you some antlers and some furs, and you can pretend to be a cow in the garden.
Well, you can still roll acrobatics, Devil. Maybe you get a better than 18. You got a
A
5.
second acrobatics? Okay.
Yeah, you got a 5 in it.
Nope.
Thank you, honey.
I don't understand the purpose of it. Like, why did you ruin his fun? But okay.
Because he's literally going to traumatize the bear.
That's not how animals work, Uzulu.
If humans are animals.
Right. Okay. So it seems to have gone back to a normal size now. So I was just worried about that. I don't know what's happened to it though. But right. So what were you autists doing?
Going shopping for the amazing shopping session.
Right.
What's happened is Devo is wrapped up in the dead pelt of the bear's mother, with Arch wrapped around him on the ground, struggling. I'm trying to keep the bear from seeing this horrific scene. Have fun, Ritualist.
Just a single tear rolls down the back face.
No, the bear doesn't see this, and that's why I'm wrestling Dev.
Yeah.
If we can see you wrestling him. Anyway. Right, who is actually going to the fucking market?
I'm going to the fucking market just to get away from this shit.
You could just order one and look after the bear.
Okay, I'll go to the market still wearing the bear pelt.
Why would you
Disagree.
take something so valuable?
Get mugged, I guess.
Have
Yeah,
the fucking bear pelt.
Aren't we bringing it to get it cured anyway? Or whatever it is you do to a bear pelt to
We're
make
going
it
to get it
wearable?
cured anyway. Like, this is just some throwaway process where they're basically going to stick it in a grinder or something. So
I don't know how it works.
So you taking care of it isn't important.
Let's try not to damage the bear pelt any further, shall we?
We've already had to tackle you to the ground in it.
To be honest, Arch, I don't know why they just don't want to sell it, but okay.
Because it'll be worth more once it's properly fucking fabricated.
Also, you could wear it.
Yeah, but
What do you
Make
think?
it into a cloak,
What do you
a
think's
bear
most
cloak.
valuable, Fee? A bear cloak or a bear pelt?
yeah, right.
What's more valuable though? Like selling it to the tailor or getting the tailor to cure it, then selling it to the tailor?
It's not about value. It's also about who's going to buy it. Because if it's too expensive, the number of people buying it is going to dwindle. So
We are in a military
A
camp
hand
filled
killed.
to the fucking brim with nobles and knights and princes.
To be fair, the
This
market
is gonna be
is
a kind of
outside.
rare item that is going to have a lot of value to it.
Right,
Buy
okay.
a bear cloak. Yeah, I think so.
Guy a bear cloak killed by Prince Emmerich and the heroes of Battenvosten or whatever the fuck the
Yeah,
name of the
but
place
not
was.
only that, it's
Or
going to be able. It's going to be something that actually does have a function of keeping you warm.
It is going to be blessed.
Well, it's not just blessed, but like it's going to be very warm. You know, during the winter.
Right. We're going
serve
to
a
the desert,
purpose.
so I don't think the
Just
season.
wait a second. Ritualist sent me this artwork, and it's just an icon for the bear. You can use it on the map. So
Ah, yes, I was looking. Right, Ritualist, send that across to me. Thank you.
Okay, let's go find the tanner then.
I swear, based on Ritualist's art for the bear already, it's becoming the most charismatic character in the entire party.
Yeah, it really is. I'll put it on the map. Hang on. I can't believe it's bloody bear.
You need to give it a charisma roll. So when next time V tries to intimidate it, it can try and charm V.
we should
Wow.
get Scrump to play the bear. Have him finally join the party.
As I walk out of the tent, I tell Brother Dean, if you assassinate the creature, I will pay you. I walk out.
Hang on.
I may as well go to the market though as well.
Yeah,
I'll go
well-
with you, V.
So, who is staying with the bear now?
Me.
Right. Okay, that's the safest.
Fucking
Safest
lowest,
thought, probably.
lowest animal handling, but I'm the least irresponsible. So it balances out.
Okay.
Oh wait, I had a great idea, and by I had it, I mean the chat had it, and I read it.
I love that there's a white background on that. I've got to get rid of it. Hang on.
Let me just find out if I have an empty bottle. I do. I have 3 empty bottles. I should sneak back to the monastery and go to the honey that I used to work at and bring the bear some honey.
Ooh.
Wow.
That is actually intelligent.
That's not actually a bad idea.
Why are you sneaking when you can just go there? I put in a good word for you. It's fine.
Because I fucking hate all of them.
Right? But they're great to
Is
steal.
this just because you got punched in the face by Karl Marx?
That is definitely part of it.
Before we go to the market, I'll go to the Inquisition's blacksmith. I assume they have one.
Yeah, they have blacksmiths, but they're not just available to take commissions or anything.
Even if I pay and I ask really nicely.
No, they're not just in a position to take commissions.
They're horrible people, aren't they?
Well, they're not run like a free society. If that's what you mean.
I can see this. They're very useless. All right. Well, let's go to the market and find a blacksmith and a tanner then.
Okay. How long would it take for me to run from the camp to the monastery anyway?
About 2 hours.
With my 40 speed.
Yeah,
Still
about
2 hours?
Well, it's the
Okay.
same speed as a horse.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
All right,
60.
okay, it's not quite as fast as a horse, but it's still pretty fast.
All right. V, how long does your spell to give advantage on rolls last?
About an hour, I think.
Shit. You want to come with me?
No. Stupid.
All right.
Stupid.
I guess I will do it myself then.
I will ask around for a tanner and a blacksmith. Where's the nearest one? Because I assume they're not in the market. I'll just ask random people around.
No, there are definitely sort of services available in the market. You can find tanners and blacksmiths.
All right, then I'm going to the market.
Yep. Okay. You can go to whichever one you want.
I'll go to the blacksmith first.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I'll say I come on behalf of Lord Archenvold II. I require a cage made for a small animal about this high.
Why you don't need to go to a blacksmith for that? A metal cage specifically. But even then, you can just go to there are various stalls you can find metal cages on. What size?
About yay big and about yay.
Okay, how big is yay big? Is that a big?
Well,
cage?
I basically do the signs and show how big the bear is.
Okay, but do you not need a cage that's bigger than the bear?
Yeah, I assume the blacksmith gets the gist of it, like bigger than the bear.
Well, like how many squares? Like 5 feet by 5 feet, 10 feet by 10 feet?
I'm a doctor, not the carpenter or whatever this shit is.
Yeah, but just look at the map. The bear takes up 1 5-foot square.
Okay, 4 squares then.
So just 10 feet by 10 feet, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find a cage like that. Probably 50 silver pieces.
If I pay extra, will it be delivered to the camp?
You could probably find someone to pay to deliver it to the camp.
I will try to do that as well.
Okay. I don't know, some kind of investigation roll.
The medieval moving company. Let's see.
Has
Probably
V wandered
fail.
off on his own, or are we there?
I don't know. Ursula's looking after the bear, so I assume that the rest of you have gone to the market.
I'm slightly confused as well,
but
because
yeah,
Devil ran off to get honey.
It doesn't take you long to find a group of sort of teenage boys who have got nothing better to do, and you can say to them,
I'll give them 50 silver as well, so that it's rounded up to 1 gold in total.
okay, but you need to give them the money separately. But
Yeah, well,
to
to them I
take
give
the cage back to the camp.
Yeah, I give half now, and I'll give half when they get.
Well, the cage won't be finished until tomorrow. So.
Actually, never mind. I'm not there. I can't tell you. Bear in mind.
I take the last.
Bear in mind.
If I introduce them, I tell them that they will deliver the cage when it's ready tomorrow.
Okay.
And I give the kids 50 silver, and
Okay,
I tell
an unbelievable amount of money for a delivery.
Sorry, yeah, well, it's for a lord. 25 silver now and 25 later.
Okay, well, mark it off 75 off then.
Yeah, I already deducted an entire gold piece for all of this.
Okay.
Now I go to the tanner.
Yeah, you can go to a tanner.
I try not to puke. The smell.
Yeah, they are disgusting.
Yeah,
But the thing is, right? Everything here smells. This is what people forget. Everything's just disgusting.
yeah, but this smells even worse.
Well, yeah, but
I assume, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah, I mean, the people who work in it are kind of used to it. So,
right, I walk into the shop. I ask him if he can be trusted.
what?
I ask the tanner if he can be trusted. I'm looking at him for a response.
Okay, he just like kind of looks left and right. He's like, yeah.
I smile at him and I say, "Don't say I didn't warn you. This is the pelt of Lord Archibald that he managed to personally take down this bear along with Prince Emmerich."
The shopkeeper's amazed. Oh my goodness! I've never seen a bear this large.
Yeah, it was really weird. Caught 2 of his knights with one swipe. Decapitated one. Another was split in half.
Yeah, he just kind of like just picks up the size of the claw. The fur on the claw that we took. It's just enormous. He's amazed. He can't believe he brought it down.
I can't believe either, but the prophet helped my back.
New Ritualist art, by the way.
And I'm just waiting for V to do this.
Yeah, how much would it take to process it?
Well, what do you want done with it?
Arch, what did you want? I assumed a rug, or was it a cloak?
I'm halfway tempted to say I'm not there now and leave.
I will send a message to Arch.
Did you not go with him, Arch?
I'm confused as to what's going on.
I'm pretty sure that Uzulu is back at the camp, and the other you 3 are at the market.
I think it best you stay with him, Arch.
Yeah.
Okay. I will just cast a spell if you're not here. I'll use the message.
I'll follow him then. Okay. Now we want it prepared to be used in tailoring, etc. Cured.
Mm-hmm. And like what? Yeah, but what's just you? I mean, they're probably going to have to divide it up. It's a massive skin.
Yeah, the sheer size of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd ask him his opinion if we have enough fur here to get like a full set out of it: a cloak, mittens, headpiece, chest piece, boots, maybe.
Yeah, undoubtedly. Like probably enough for like 2 or 3 people.
Well, we'll do that then.
Somebody in the chat
would
says
this
that
be like a full armor if would
yeah,
it be like leather armor +1 or something?
Yeah, that's what it says right in the chat there. Well, good game says turn it into +1 studded leather armor.
Does the GM approve?
Well, I mean, he's just preparing it how you want it. You'll have to find someone who can do that for you. But you want it just so it's in sections that can be turned into wearable stuff.
Yes.
Right. Okay. You reckon? Say, in fact, let me think. Let's say, yeah, you could split in 6 different sections with 3 pieces per person. So leggings, chest piece, and a cloak, or something like that, or 6 different pieces on one person.
Okay, so 3 sets of partial or 1 complete?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Sounds reasonable to me.
All right. The complete one would be what?
Well, it depends on what you did with it. I mean, if you could turn it into some sort of banded armor or something, probably. Brigandine or something like that.
Brigandine.
Either way, it's going to be anything that's got a leather component, I suppose. But either way, it's going to be pretty tough because the leather of it is going to be very tough.
People are saying make a fursuit.
I guess it could be a good armor for Devo because he uses medium armor.
No, I actually use no armor.
No armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Monks have unarmed defense, so I have to wear
Oh,
no
yeah,
armor.
I use
It'll
nails.
actually be good for Arch himself because Arch's strength is quite low, isn't it?
There's not that many types of leather armor. There's only like studded leather.
Yeah,
but
but
if
it'll get a bonus to it because of the.
Yeah, if it's +1, then
it won't necessarily be magical. It'll just be an innate bonus from the property.
I suspect, though, that even with that, it'll only be able to match my current chain shirt, not exceed it.
Does anybody else need armor?
Well, you have to find out when you make it, I suppose.
Because honestly, I'm not even that far away from upgrading to a breastplate, which would be flat out better. So I think we might want to sell it. If we can get 3 partial sets, we could sell 3 partial sets with all of the prestige committed to it, and that could probably buy us a lot of additional weapons and armor.
I poked the skin and I asked the tanner, do you think this would be better than mail armor if you turn it into a suit of armor?
Well, yeah, just it'll be tougher than standard mail, definitely.
I mean, I don't know. Breastplate is AC 14. I doubt it would be better than that, being leather.
Well, he didn't say a breastplate; he said mail.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking about Uzulu. He uses he uses mail, doesn't he?
No, well, I don't know actually. My armor's heavy armor. Let me check for you.
Because if you want,
I got chainmail.
Yeah, and this is better than chainmail.
No,
That's
chainmail
16.
Yeah, chainmail's going to be way better than that. No, I think we'll split it into 3 sets, because I think we'll get way more money for that, and then we can eventually use that to buy more stuff.
Yeah, I mean, turning them into cloaks and stuff, symbols of office, effectively.
Yeah.
Probably, then it's prestigious, and very few people have them. Blah blah blah. But yeah, he says it'll cost 20 gold pieces to cure it, so it's ready to be used.
So amazing that Arch decided to come. I look towards the Lord to cough up the gold so I can pay the man.
You already paid like children, like 50.
Yeah, one gold. This is 20. I'm sorry. way be off my pay grade, my lord.
Yep, I'll pay it.
Okay. Okay. He says it'll take a week.
Okay. We also have to pay a little bit to have it turn into stuff, but we'll find the buyers first, and preferably they're nobles, and we'll be like, we can sew in your coat of arms into it and all kinds of stuff. It'll be beautiful.
Yeah. Nice.
I've got some art here. I've been staying on this for a little bit while you guys did that, so.
Yif.
Okay. Here's me getting bit.
I'm going to wait until you guys try to check his gender.
This is child abuse and it feels wrong. And then Scrump as the bear.
I love that. Look at me, I'm the bummer now. Right, okay. Is there anything else you want to do while you're at the market?
Let's see.
Well, I've already run off at this point. So
Please, no, please.
We've already got the cage made.
Right, it'll arrive at the camp tomorrow.
Yeah. We've got the pelt taken care of. We've got plenty of provisions still, don't we? And with the bear meat also, we shouldn't worry about that for ages.
Yes.
See, is there anyone who needs any potential upgrades?
No.
You've got, doesn't it? I mean,
we've got most of the stuff we've already need, really.
People are saying get a collar for the bear.
No.
We won't collar it yet. That's mean. Plus, it'll grow. We'll need a huge one.
okay, so are you heading back to the camp?
Yes.
Actually, what we should do, we should get like another couple adventurers kits, because we've only got one of those, and Devil's the only one who has it, and those are useful.
You mean the revives?
Because we're almost out of the med kit, aren't we?
No.
We eat up a lot of it.
Healer's kit. We have 4 charges left in it.
Got 4 charges and I got my spells.
Yeah, we are definitely getting another healer's kit.
God.
Yeah, hang on a sec.
Not a question.
Can we buy healing draughts? Is there like an apothecary?
There are loads of apothecaries, but nothing that would approximate. Well, I mean, what do you mean by a healing?
Healing potions.
No, nothing
like-
magical. No.
Well, you said that in this world healing potions aren't magical. We
Well,
actually found
nothing. You can't find those.
See,
The,
this
the
world,
herbs that make them up are too rare for them to just be general market items. But a healer's kit you can get, just a gold piece each. Oh no, sorry, 10 silver pieces each.
Okay. We'll get what? Let's take 2, so we've got for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious about Devo's autistic adventures.
Okay, we'll get 2 of those. God, I want to make a fucking Springminen from those ball bearings.
Is there a Starbucks in the market?
There's places where you can buy food and drink.
Actually, we've got fuck tons of food. What we should do is we should buy. Okay. Buying a color is not a bad idea, but we need to have it big, so we can fasten it. It'll be way too fucking huge for him to begin with, and he'll have to wear it like double, and then have like a little bell attached to it, a monogrammed bell. Oh, it'll be adorable. It'll run around going ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Can I buy poison?
It tears people's throats out.
It'll be fantastic. It shakes the corpse in his mouth. Ding, 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 ding.
Is there poison at this market?
Well, I mean, there are things that are poisonous.
Yeah. Can I get poison for weapons though?
No, not like not like
Oily
as in
substance.
an assassin's poison. No.
This market is useless. You are useless to me.
What's that squeaking in the background anyway?
It's some bird out. I don't know. I have like this thing of a forest, almost like a park outside, and I don't know what type of bird is it. I think it might be an owl.
That's an owl?
Yeah, I think. An owl chick, at least. Yeah.
Okay. All right. The you're going back, yeah?
We'll see if we can't get the collar made and a bell.
Well, I guess this is from the tanner. So
Collar and a bell is beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, you can get a collar and a bell made. I mean, you can get one. Loads of people have hunting dogs and various kinds of animals and stuff, so you can get collars.
We'll need a huge collar, though.
Yeah, to get a huge collar, I mean, the shop owner's like, well, you have to have it custom made. Normally it's a silver piece, but this one has to be like.
Are we going to end up making this collar out of the hide of the mother?
That's too horrible. No, I'll give him 20 silver pieces to make a collar with a bell.
Mm-hmm. Okay, a collar big enough for a dire bear.
Yes.
You're going to have to change it as it gets older.
Okay, well, right now it's just a small one, but
Yeah.
what we do, we make it the big one, and it'll be straps around it, so you can, like a belt.
It'd be way too big for the baby.
It'd be fat, but you'd be fine.
No, it'd be way too big.
we're not going to play this campaign for years. It's fine, ours. Just
We might be playing it for years.
You'll just have to get the small one.
Okay,
I guess 10 years from now we can look back at this and give V I told you so.
okay, can we buy a small one for cheap then?
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's still going to have to be bigger than what you get for a dog. Or
yeah.
something.
Okay, how much?
20 silver pieces.
20 silver pieces for the small one. The
Yeah,
fuck's the big one?
but look, something for a 4-ton dire bear is an unbelievably large one.
Yeah, but
like
currently it's like 500 kilograms.
You need a custom built one that's bigger than one you get for a dog, even at the size it's at. So, So the bear's neck isn't exactly the same as like a dog's neck; it's just thick.
Worth it,
Okay, you can get a bell on it if you want, though.
of course.
Okay, is there anything else you need from the market?
Let's see. What else do we want?
Stop acting like a woman and shop all the time. Fuck me.
Okay, while you guys shop, I am running through the hinterlands to try and sneak behind the monastery because I don't want to be seen.
Great. Now this is entertaining. See
Okay.
how he reaches a beehive with no protection. That's going to be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
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 You're gonna need to know your armor class about 100 times a minute in a few minutes there.
Okay. So you're traveling to Penderley Abbey.
But I'm
Okay.
sneaking up on it. I don't want to be.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's the middle of the day, so I mean, as you approach it, you can disappear into the bushes surreptitiously if you want to try and do a stealth roll.
He's a ninja. He's Naruto. Going back to the Hokage village. Yeah.
If I fail this, I'm just running back to camp because I don't care. I don't care that much about the honey. I do want to give it a try at least. Running back to camp.
Oh, Dios mío. Well, hold on. He wouldn't know he failed. Like, other people would see he failed, but he wouldn't.
I probably like tripped and fell. I was like, oh, well, that's that.
You didn't trip and fall, but you start moving through the bushes and you realize you're not being particularly stealthy. You can be aware of that.
All right, I'm running back. That's that. No honey for the bear.
Why don't you just buy some?
How are you weakling? Right. Smelling failure. I guess I'll go buy some honey.
Okay, a silver piece for a small pot of honey.
There we go.
Jesus, a silver piece. That is.
Yeah, but
like
honey's expensive.
No, I'm saying you're ripping off the honey maker. Just.
No, it's only a small pot. I mean,
Oh, okay.
It's not like you got a barrel of it or something.
I think I want a mess kit.
I have a mess kit already. I'll share it with you.
Yes, no. That's why I want one of my very own.
Okay, what's in a mess kit?
It's literally just a mess kit. It's like a pair of utensils and a kit.
Plate and
a
bowl.
mess,
And I think there's like a
right.
pan in it too.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get that for 50 copper.
50 copper, okay?
You're just making these prices up.
It's market prices. All market prices are made up.
No,
Yes,
they're
they are.
No, they're
Literally, they
guided.
are.
They're guided by the free hand of the
Yeah, but they're
market.
made up by the people who set them.
Free hand of the market.
Yeah, the invisible hand of the market makes the price.
Yes, and the invisible hand is a metaphor for people choosing their own prices.
Potato.
So when I say it costs you this much, that means that you've gone up to a salesman, a trader, and said, how much is a mess kit? And they've gone about this much. That'll do.
Arch.
That's the market at work.
Arch, here's a picture of your bear.
Adorable. Oh, see, the difficult part now is going to be to teach it to actually do that stuff. Obey commands.
Well, it's interesting you say that. But, are you heading back to...
No. We've barely just begun.
Arch, for fuck's sake.
No,
What are the odds we can find a book on animal raising? Specifically, how to raise a dire bear for dummies.
I already alt-tabbed and I'm in a video game. When Arch is done, I'll be back.
Don't alt-tab and join a video game.
He's doing it out of purpose.
I don't care. But, you're not going to find books at this market.
Oh, goddammit. Can I find a whistle?
Yeah, you can get a whistle.
A whistle.
Just like 5 copper.
Yeah, we can send commands to it. We could be like, this whistle means eat V.
You could train it to do that.
I'll get a whistle.
I think all our whistles are going to mean that.
Right, now I am probably done.
Okay.
That's why I said I entered the video game, because I knew he would be done. I'm the puppet master mastering Arch.
Uzlu, I assume you're back at the thing, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still with the beer.
Yeah. Are you going to try and animal handle the bear?
If it tries to escape, but otherwise I'm just going to keep an eye on it.
Okay. It doesn't try to escape. It just like lays down forlornly.
Okay.
Occasionally
It's
a
not
whimper.
so bad.
Well, I'll have to chain it in this cage eventually, possibly.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you have a chain?
After about half an hour, one of the Inquisitors, Inquisitor Hort, comes down, and he knocks on the tent politely.
Are we back from the market or?
Nope.
Okay.
Just me, okay? He knocks on the tent, does he?
Yeah. It's kind of just a wraps on the leather.
Okay. I guess I'm inside the tent, so I'll go out and greet him.
Mm-hmm. He says, "Good afternoon. I hear the bear cub. I've heard the bear cub, in fact, howling. What are you doing with it?"
You've got good air since it stopped like an hour ago.
We need to domesticate it and possibly use it for our own purposes, perhaps even in combat. And my associates are currently at the market buying things to keep it under control. We will try to make sure it's not too loud. We can even use magic to ensure that it's not loud.
He nods in a kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of, May I come in and see the bear?
No, it's heretical.
At no point did any one of us suggest to dress up as a bear and feed it from their own teat.
No, that never happened.
Uzulu, you are the only one here. So regardless of what they say, you can do as you choose.
Yes, I think it's a bad idea to say no to the guy. So I'm gonna say yes, but just ask him to please be gentle.
Okay, that's it. Oh yeah, just find your. It's hot. There it is. So these are just some amazing pictures. I fucking love these. But right, Inquisitor Hort comes in, leans forward and leans into the bear. The bear just kind of whimpers away from him. And after a few seconds of looking, he leans back and says, "This is not just a regular bear, is it?"
No, my lord. We slew 2 dire bears and decided that their cubs were too valuable to leave alone.
Yes, it's also going to be far too difficult for, I'm afraid, you and your friends to be able to raise this on your own.
What do you suggest, my lord?
I suggest that you go to a town called Dorwin in the southern mountains and look for a man called Crow. Crow, I guess you'd pronounce it, is Crogh.
Okay.
He is a renowned trainer of animals and tamer, and he's a very expensive. His will be the most expensive services. But if anyone is able to actually train a dire bear to do anything that's productive other than eat its own handlers, it's going to be this man. So I recommend that you go there forthwith and arrange some kind of settlement. I've also given this advice to the prince because apparently the bear and the prince's, in fact, the 2 bears in the prince's custody have apparently been chewing through everything around them.
Wow. I guess we're better with ours than he is with his.
Yes.
I'll respond by saying thank you very much for your advice and for your understanding. Once my associates return, I shall suggest this to them, and I expect we'll set out today.
He says very good, and then walks out.
Bear in mind, last time he recommended someone to us, it was that hermit that did jack shit.
True. True.
We still got to go see that guy.
Yeah, we're still going to get revenge there, but I guess we'll do that later now that we've got a fucking charge. Now that we're guardians.
Jim Crow training a black bear. Sorry, go on, you racist.
It's Crogh. It's not what you think.
Yeah, it's totally different, guys. It's spelled differently.
Said Sargon to justify entering UKIP.
All I'm saying is bear apartheid now. That's, right, okay, I mean, a few hours later, the other guys get back from the market.
With their literal tool of segregation.
Yep. About an hour after that, Dev gets back from Penderley with absolutely nothing. It's a good thing that Arch bought the honey.
Okay, so the idea of bringing you to an animal trainer is probably a good idea. We can't leave tomorrow, though, like you suggested, Uzlu, because I have to go to dinner first.
Well, the dinner's not going to be for a few days anyway, so...
Can we get there and back, though, in a couple days?
Well, it's 6 days by foot, so probably 3 days by horse, 2 days if you really rag it.
We'll wait. It's not like the bear's going to kill everybody in 2 days anyway.
The prince needs the prince needs the handler as well, so maybe you can talk to the prince about how you can do this.
True. Although he has already been given that advice too, so he's probably got people setting this up.
Yes.
You could talk to him about it.
Well, I guess what we could do is like, Arch, you stick around to go to your dinner and parlay with the prince, and we can bring the bear.
I could message the prince with a spell if you want.
Are you sure we want to split the party? I think that's probably a bad idea, because Sargon, we're gonna get fucking ambushed.
That is true. Arch, do you want me to send an SMS to the prince?
You can just send a messenger over. You can just go over yourself and see him.
I already used the spell on him. He knows.
We'll wait for the dinner. It's only gonna be a few days. It's fine.
I don't know, man. I think maybe splitting the party is the way to go.
No, I agree with Arch.
We have a cart. We have horses. We can just take the bear there real easy. Stay on the roads.
I agree with Arch. I think it's better if we don't split the party.
Oozly, what you think?
Goodness me, am I to be the voice of reason again? So is Arch going to a dinner with the prince today?
No, it's in 3 days, I think. It's 6 days or something.
Yeah, we don't actually know. He just said it would be within this week. So that's why I don't want to leave either, because it could literally be tomorrow.
Right. Well, seeing as this thing with the bears is rather pressing, potentially, and if we're going to the place, then we should probably confer with the prince. So why don't we send him a message to ask what he's doing with his bear, if he's taking the advice to go and see Jim Crow.
Is that what we're calling him now?
Right.
That's not his name, but okay.
You get to walk, not send magical message.
See, it would have been more impressive if you actually do send magical messages, because you're the only one that has a servant that can do that shit.
That's also really, really creepy. Though I do see your point.
And I already did this to him, so
It is really creepy, though.
when I gave him the
Send
demon
one to
head,
one of his someone to one of his messengers that's at the camp that he's at.
I'll just walk over to his camp at this point. Let's go.
I could send it to Martin. Hold on, this is cool, like sending messages and shit. Who do you want me to send the message, and what do you want me to say, Arch?
I think we'll just walk.
Let's just go over to the prince's camp.
Lame.
We'll send the kitchen boy.
Wait, okay, who's staying here with the bear?
Everybody but you, if you're going to walk over.
That's going to be me again, because Arch is needed for diplomacy, and the other two are needed to be as far away from the bear as possible.
All right, let's go.
Okay, you can go over to Prince Emeric's camp. As you arrive, you can see that there's a large swathe that was Baron Monva's camp that's currently been setting up on with Prince Emeric's tents. Mm-hmm. So it looks like that has happened. You go up to the guards and request an audience, but the closest you can get is an audience with Chaplain Zabas again.
Fuck it.
But he comes out and he says, "What can I do for you, gentlemen?"
We were told that the prince's bear cubs had been acting up a little bit lately.
He just sighs and says, "They are he doesn't swear, but he says they're a nightmare."
They are a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay. Get your drift. We also heard he'd been given some advice to bring them to one Jim Crow for re-education.
That's not what I called him. But yeah, there's a ranger called Crow lives in the north. And,
does Crow have rules that his bears have to follow?
He's a famous animal tamer, and he's tamed he's raised and trained all kinds of wild beasts. Mm-hmm. He's part of the Trappers Guild in Dorwyn, and he's a man, that he's the guy if anyone's the guy.
In Jim Crow's camp, the brown bears only drink from the brown fountains.
They don't mix with the white bears, I guess. I don't know. But
yeah, I'll try to get some information out of him about But
yeah, I mean, he can tell you about Dorwyn,
Yeah, if he knows if the prince has decided to send them off, or how he's deciding to send them off.
He says the prince has just ordered him to somehow deal with the drama that's caused by the bear chewing up his favorite rugs and clothes and slippers and things like this. He's also got both of the bears with him. Grandmaster Braden's left the bear with him, and so they're just he tried to keep them with the dogs, but the dogs keep getting mauled, and the dogs don't want to spend any time with them. Blah blah blah. So he's been charged with fixing it. Are you going to go there and engage the services of Crow?
As it so happens, we were going to send our own bear, much better behaved, mind you, up there to get properly disciplined, to realize his place in society as it is.
Mhm.
I look down at him and I'm like, well, I can see your predicament, having the priests throw this burden onto you.
Yeah, I mean, you look at him and like the robes he's wearing are chewed and gnawed at the bottom.
I'm wondering how much he'd be willing to pay.
Well, I mean, if you ask, he'll just tell you. He says that, we'll give you 100 gold pieces if you go and get a contract with Crow. We don't know much about raising bears. We've raised dogs, but we're going to assume that it's going to be very, very difficult to raise a dire bear, let alone 3. So it's going to be an awful lot of money. So what we want you to do is go and negotiate the contract and then bring it back, and then we'll fulfill it.
That sounds fantastic. Well, we'll definitely accept that. That's 300 gold.
Mm-hmm. He gives you 50 gold in advance.
Arch, you should bring up the dinner.
I am of noble heritage, and he gives me half. Does he not trust me?
Who trusts anyone? So, half in advance, half on completion. It's a standard.
Let's not be a full drama whore.
Standard oral contract. But
Actually,
he does say when you're negotiating with Crow, the prince being on a crusade is obviously spending a lot of money, and would like it to be as cheap as possible. Normally, as ostentatious as he is, these are a massive expense. These are going to be a massive expense. So as cheap and easy for the prince as possible.
Easy for the prince as possible being the key word. Yes, I understand.
Yes.
He wants the dire bears to be nice, big, and violent, but doesn't really want to take any of the troubles involved.
That's amazingly exactly like what Prince Emmerich said to him. Yeah, almost word for word. But yes, and they will postpone the tasting of the flesh until you return.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, then. We'll also head over to Baron Monroe's camp and just triumphantly enter there and be like, hey, look, camp money.
Yep. Okay, hang on. I'm sure I have a thing for Baron Monroe's tent, but I can't find it. Oh, there it is. But yep, you head to Baron Monroe's camp. The guards on the door recognize you and welcome you in, Arch. The rest of you are asked to wait outside.
The rest of you, Devo?
Mm-hmm.
You're so fat, you're being addressed in plural. Oh, look, I'm inside a woman.
But yeah, he, when you brought him to see Baron Monroe, he's on his desk with his gun. But he's with Lady Cassandra, and he's very pleased to see you. He thanks you profusely for helping him save face. He managed to save a lot of face in face of his peers, and he's just overwhelmed. He's like, you've done me such a noble service. You're such an honorable man. Couldn't say more nice things about you.
Well, I'll humble the brag. It was so little. All I had to do was convince the devilishly selfish prince during a long hunting expedition, which saw us face off against 2 dire bears.
He invites you to tell him the story, which you can if you like.
I certainly will.
He enjoys it with as much interest and good grace as you might expect. He was like, so what can I do for you?
Oh, I just stopped by to see that the arrangements I had made had all come to fruition.
He nods and says, yes, but I must reward you in some way. What can I as a baron bestow on you?
Money. Arch, what about your carapace? Can this guy do it?
We'll have the prince do it, probably. He's probably got better dudes.
Maybe.
I'm assuming, because, prince.
Well, you've got a favor from a baron here, so it's up to you to whether you want to cash it in or hold on to it or whatever.
I mean, to be fair,
favors are important in this kind of world.
It is. And honestly, I've been dragging around this thing for ages, and I don't want to burn a favor from a noble on a shield? What else it can be turned into?
Well, I mean,
You could ask a favor for me if you want, like someone to teach me to become a priest. I would appreciate it.
Yeah, Wendy Freed.
well, I mean, the Baron Monver's the chief theologian of Baron Monver's retinue is Devotee Amal, the guy with the metal cap over his nose. The creepy phrenologist guy.
Archie, I would suck your dick if you did that for me.
But you want to be his assistant, his protege.
Yes, because he looks badass. He looks to be like lawful evil.
That sounds like a horrible idea to put V in the care of a monster.
I love that.
Sounds like animal abuse. We'll discuss it. I'll just wave it off for now. Like maybe later.
Okay.
We'll keep the favor for now, and we can talk about it. We get maximum value out of it. Hell, we might even we might go to Jim Crow, and he's like, "Yes, I'll want 75 million gold pieces."
Okay, well, I mean, Baron Monver says, well, ask any time, and then just invite you to stay for dinner, and offers you wine just to, and just sit down and chat about politics and life and whatnot.
General hospitalities. Yep, I'll take it.
Okay, how long are you just going to hang out for?
Oh, just an hour or so. I have to get back to camp and take care of my own bear pup.
Okay, he says, it's a fun conversation from your point of view. He seems to have a good time, and his wife. And they, he shakes your hand as you get up to go and says, "Remember, you can call on me anytime." And then afterwards, you go back out and find the other guys just sat at the outside of the camp waiting for you.
Thanks, Arch.
You're welcome.
I have a new art we can check out. I'm really sorry.
It's quite all right. I wouldn't have anyone else looking after the bear.
That's the best apron, though.
But seriously, Arch, what would you want to burn this favor for me?
I think I'm actually selling that apron already.
I think you probably should.
Merch.usually.net. I think I have aprons on Spreadshirt, and they have that design on them.
Holy shit! I'm
Roughly.
I'm going to check this. What is it? Who's on a
Merch.usually.net.
I want that fucking.
I think they have aprons. If not, I might be able to find some other service that will do aprons. I'm being told that they do.
Oh, Crusaders are just.
Oh my god, they do have aprons.
Yeah, if you
holy shit, it really exists.
Perfect.
Here's a link to it in the fucking chat. What the fuck?
Where's
there you go, Dev. There's a link.
Wow.
That's so great.
All Crusades are just.
Well, I love it, and I would order myself. Okay, so after leaving Baron Monver's camp, are you going anywhere or doing anything?
No, we'll just go back to camp. Inform the rest of what happened. Inform them about the favor and.
Yep, and Uzulu, I suppose you can inform them that you've been suggested to go see Mr. Crow.
Yes, I'll give them the details.
Dorwin, which you can see on the map. I'll just really show a bit of the area around it, but it's up here. It's kind of an alpine village.
As Lord Archer mentions the favor, I ask him with big eyes and lower lip if me being trained by the devotee, and I'll say,
if anyone buys the apron or anything else from my merch store, I'll retweet any pictures you send publicly of them. It'd be really funny. Especially if you're a sexy woman just wearing the apron.
You wish.
In the chat, Painted Blue says, "We need a picture of Sargon wearing only the apron."
I'm not saying I can't do it.
I may also retweet that.
There's a few things I actually want to ask. First of all, where is the location of the first town from the start of the campaign on this map? The one that was zombied.
Hang on a sec.
Gotted.
Yeah, Gotted. That is. Where's the fucking thing here? That is back here. To the right. So you can't see it now.
Oh, it's not been revealed yet?
Well, no, if you just go right on the map, you'll see it.
Oh, it's way out there.
The Monroe.
Yeah.
You guys really ran, eh?
Well, you travelled, but yeah.
By the way, what did the Baron say when Arch told him the powers of Uzulu and myself? Because I know he's a religious man.
He didn't.
Didn't he tell the story of us killing the bear?
No, well, yeah, but I mean, Arch, you didn't. Did you make it sound like a magical adventure or what?
No, just general tales about he hunted two
Yeah.
big fat bears.
His own heroism, I'm sure. It was all the. If it wasn't for all the longbow arrows, that bear would never have gone down. Blah blah blah.
But Arch, if you let me ascend into the church, then the influence will benefit you once we're on the crusade. So
we'll probably go with that. Honestly, I can't think of anything particularly better at the moment. But we'll check out Jim Crow first, just in case he wants an absurd amount of money.
Well, that's the second thing I wanted to ask. Did the quest say that we're bringing all the bears there, or are we keeping them in camp and just going to see him first?
I assume you're leaving them here. I mean, you can try and take them there if you want.
No, that would be an extra risk. I mean,
we should at least take ours because there's no one to watch it.
Yes. Otherwise, well, I guess we could order dudes outside, but I mean, we should wait for the cage. It's pretty big. We can put it in the back of the cart, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
No, you know what we do? We'll just throw it in the bathtub on the cart, and we'll just ride, and he can sit in luxury.
Okay. Well, you can rest an evening for the evening, and wait till tomorrow. If that's what you want to do.
We're waiting for the cage then.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. You rest for about 12 hours, and the cage is delivered to the camp. You've got to go out and collect it, but I assume you do. The cage is about 10 foot by 10 foot. Looks pretty sturdy, made out of metal. It's got wooden floor that you can put straw in. And there we go. With a lockable door, so you can put the bear in it.
So fancy.
Mm. The young lads expect the rest of their money, V.
Yeah, I paid them off. I already deducted 1 gold from my inventory for the cage.
Okay. Okay. Who wants to try and get the bear in the cage?
I'll give it a go.
Get that animal handling skill out.
I think Arch has the best animal handling, so why doesn't one of us just assist him? Never mind.
I actually have a 4 in animal handling.
Oh dear, Dev.
I have a 3.
What's your armor class?
Wait, 11, and I'm still gonna get bit?
What's your armor class?
15.
It doesn't bite you. You managed to snatch your hand out of the way.
Am I right in the Arch has a high animal handling, or am I remembering wrong?
I've got 1.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I guess it
good
was me then.
fucking lord! Hold on, just
Just put some broth in the cage and let it go in.
Yeah,
and eat it.
I'm talking to him. I tell him if he gets in the cage, he will get more fish.
More fish.
More fish.
Okay.
Do we even have fish?
I guess you've got to make a persuasion check.
Wait, no, I haven't given it the honey yet, have I?
No, you haven't. No.
Honey in cage.
Yeah, honey and cage.
Yeah, I'm basically going to send a message. There is going to be a very delicious treat if you get in the cage.
Here we are telepathically persuading a brown bear to segregate itself before we take it to Jim Crow.
Get in the cage, Brownie. Putting the honey in the cage is enough to tempt the bear in, and then you can just lock it as it goes in. Once you close the cage, though, it kind of starts mewing and like rah. It's not happy about this, but I guess you're just gonna have to leave it.
It'll be happy about it. We're also gonna have to get a week's supply of broth.
Yep.
Does the cage have like a flat ground, or is it a gridded ground?
No, it's got a wooden board.
All right, that's fine.
No.
That would be all right for traveling then.
Yeah.
So we'll need like a barrel of broth then, I guess.
Basically.
All right.
Okay. Well, it'll take the kitchen probably about half the day to cook it up.
Jesus. We have rations.
I don't think it'll eat rations.
Oh, it's
We don't
right.
have-
No, I tried feeding it.
What's
Right.
our cage?
Do we only have broth for it? How long is the honey going to last?
Wait, hold on. Wait, we're taking it with us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? What?
How
Like,
else are we going to get it to the trainer?
I thought the trainer would give us instructions, or preferably come here. Like, I guess training an animal requires decades of training. Unless you want to live it at the trainer.
I think it has other
I
animals
think
too.
we
as well,
have to
so-
leave it at the trainer.
Yeah.
That is great. It means we get rid of it. That's perfect.
We're going to be vacant parents, Arch.
Well, we'll give it some pictures, some sketches of us or something.
V can telepathically communicate it some sketches of us.
Basically, yes.
No, I can actually send message to the trainer, and
Okay, so you're taking the bear with you, yeah?
for
Yeah.
some reason, yes.
Yep. I've got our cart inventory right here.
Okay, who wants to load the bear onto the cart? It's going to require two of you, probably.
I guess
Yeah.
we'll do some strength checks. Dev, I
Yes.
think you probably have the highest strength other than me.
My strength is 4.
Mine's 3, yours is higher than mine.
No, wait, that's saving throws. Sorry, my strength. Nope, my strength is 1.
Oh. My strength is, the actual stat is 16, the mod is 3, and then the saving throw is 3. Anyone else have
Well,
anything close to that?
Why doesn't someone just assist you?
Sure, we can do it that way.
I
I just
go
figured
out-
we'd need 2 people using their own strength.
Hold on. I go out and I ask Brother Dean really nicely as a favor.
Help us lift the bear.
Yeah, help.
He says, I have guard duty, sir. I have to stay here.
There's 4 of us, V. We don't need to get him involved arbitrarily.
He's right beside the cart.
But
Yeah,
if
but
danger
so-
strikes, I can't be holding a bear.
True. See?
Oh my god.
Who's going to assist me with the roll? Just come on, one of you.
Yeah.
I'll assist you with the roll. Let's do it.
Right.
Beasley.
Shit.
Nice assist.
Hang on a second.
I guess Brother
Which-
Dean is watching as two people strain a muscle that trying to move.
It's more that the cage kind of slips as you're lifting it, and the bear freaks out and leaps onto the wrong side, drops, and the cage smashes as it hits the ground, and the bear crawls out of it and starts running away across the camp.
I look towards
I can get
Brother
one
Dean.
quick
I
way.
look towards Brother Dean and I say, "You did this."
Wait. We spent that much money on a cage and it just broke from like a small fall?
A small fall.
We're just
Yeah,
lifting it up.
that is kind of ridiculous. Like, they didn't critically fail. And that
You just dropped this massive cage with a fat fucking bear in it on the floor. It broke.
okay. Not my bear, not my problem.
God, fucking cage.
Who's going to go and
Jesus.
get the bear?
I'm going to go chase after the bear because I run the fastest.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. One Brother Dean catch it because he's guarding the fucking exit.
The bear's not an existential threat to the tent. It's running away from it.
Okay, you know what? I have my 50-foot rope. I'm making a lasso and I'm
Shit.
chasing the
You're
bear.
making a lasso.
And I'm going to fucking wrangle this bear.
To be fair, that is the coolest shit I have ever heard.
Okay, go on then. Roll
It works.
a grapple check.
Well, it should be a dexterity, I guess.
Is
Yeah.
it dexterity?
Or
Okay.
acrobatics, isn't it?
Okay. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah. Fucking bear rolls a natural.
Hold on,
one.
I actually have a spell to repair shit. I think I can repair it.
No, the
Okay.
bear rolls a natural one. So basically, you just kind of body slam it onto its back.
I didn't even need the rope.
You can effectively hog tie it. Yeah.
All right, I've hog-tied the bear.
Right. Okay.
And then
Roll-
I'm going to...
roll for the knot itself. I don't know, just a dexterity roll of some kind.
All right, dexterity. I'm going to say to the bear, though, I'm sorry about this.
Yeah, the bear's really
I
understanding.
fail on roll. I'm tying.
Okay, no, yeah, you can't seem to tie the knot properly. The bear keeps getting out of it, and it tries to bite you. What's your armor class?
15?
Misses.
While Devo is doing
grappled.
this,
I still have it grappled, but I can't tie it, basically.
while Devo is doing this, I fix the cage with the spell.
Oh, okay. Look at you with the fucking useful spells.
I make sure that Brother Dean sees it to creep the living fuck out of him, that motherfucker.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, okay. You can mend the cage actually. That's pretty useful.
And I show Brother Dean as I'm sitting there praying, like everything the prophet makes shall be fixed. I'm not
Does that spell work on the party in general, V?
What do you mean?
because this is a pretty fucking broken party.
Ooh.
Okay, so the cage is fixed, and you do happen to have the bear.
Okay,
Can we
while
combine
I'm,
the two, please?
I want to try and soothe the bear while I have him grappled, since I can't seem to hog tie him. I'm gonna.
This huge guy pinning the bear down. Shh, it's okay, but just gripping it ultra tightly, just stroking its face with one finger as the bear struggles desperately for freedom.
Do you want me to persuade the bear again?
Dev, what's your armor class?
What? Right. So, what are you trying to get it back in the cage? Are you?
Yes,
Animal handling.
I rolled it.
Oh, right. Okay. 14. No, the bear bites you.
All right. How much damage?
Only a point of damage.
Okay.
Tetanus?
But it is bleeding. I mean, you know.
I'm going to communicate with the bear one more time.
Okay, go on.
What are you doing? They're trying to feed you. Stop resisting.
Yeah, the bear seems a bit worked up at this point. It doesn't respond to your message.
I will threaten it.
The only reason my character hasn't given chase is because it wasn't my turn yet. But otherwise, I am also
Hold
giving
on.
chase as soon as it runs away.
No, I do have an idea here. You guys did buy the collar, right?
Yeah,
While I have it grappled, can you put the collar on it?
that's a good idea.
Okay. Who wants to try an animal handling check?
Brother Dean.
He's not doing shit for you.
He's just watching and laughing at
Yeah.
this point. B.
You know, we fought side by side. We bled together. You would think.
I've been relatively lucky so far. Uzalu, assist?
1 sec. I'm assisting with what, sorry?
12.
Well, you got 15, because I assisted. Oh, no, sorry. I'm
Usually
stupid.
stood
That's a
there and
fucking
pretended
5.
like he was assistant. No, what's your armor class? Arch?
Much too high. All right, 18.
18?
Yes.
Right, okay, it doesn't manage to bite you. That's a good... but it does try vigorously.
You want me to hurt it?
The bear's like a little Wolverine at this point. It's just it's freaking out.
Who's able to assist me with the animal handling?
I do have a plan for this, so if you can get the collar on it, we can probably get this underway. So just get the collar
They couldn't
on.
get the collar on it.
Okay, somebody else try to get the collar on
Yeah,
it.
who's able to assist me with the animal handling?
I'll assist.
Right. Shit.
13.
See, it's all up to you.
What do you want me to do? Animal handling?
Oh, no. You actually do manage to get the collar on it after enough struggling.
Okay, now take the chain from the cart that we used to lock the cart up and hitch it to the collar. And we're going to have a chain on this thing.
This is getting less and less compassionate, isn't it?
He'll understand.
It's his fault. It's like a refugee. He did this unto himself.
This is just a result of Donald Trump's policies. You should never chain a child.
Yeah, well, it's not our fault the mother appealed, okay? We had to kill it.
Exactly. She applied for for refugee status.
Oh, wait, I think I have the chain on me.
Right, okay. Yeah, you can attach it to the collar.
Yeah, I do. Okay, so take the chain off me and attach it to the collar. It's our cart chain, but we'll use it for this for now.
Yeah, you can do that.
Do you need the lock, or just you just need the chain?
No, you can just like tie hook the chain. You know, it's not going to come off.
Lads, it's just about to be the slave trade here. We're taking the bear to Jim Crow.
Okay, so who's going to try and hook this chain to the collar while I have him grappled?
Yeah, you can hook a chain to a cart. You don't need to make a roll for that.
No, to the bear's collar.
Yeah, but you can just clip it on. I mean,
Okay.
it's got a hook on it.
Well, I'm not letting it go until we have it clipped. So someone do that.
I'll clip
Literally
it.
anyone can do that.
One of you three.
I'll do it. Don't worry. I'll do it. Click.
Okay.
Okay, so do you have a good grip? Do you have a good grip on this chain? Because I'm going to let go of the bear.
Actually, everybody come hold of the chain as well.
Everyone hold on. See,
Shouldn't we be fastening the chain to the cart?
Yeah, you could just clip it to the cart.
That's like a much better idea.
Okay.
Okay, well, you hook it on the cart, and the bear, as soon as you release the bear, it tries to run off and, gets choked because it can't get away, and then it's just they're straining against the cart, like choking itself out until, and this goes on for about, I don't know, probably about an hour, until eventually, the thing stops yowling and just kind of simmers down and just sniffling and weeping on the floor again.
Dumb bear.
Remind me why don't you want me to kill it and then reanimate it and you'd have a zombie bear, and that would be so much fucking cooler.
Because it'd be smellier.
So either we get the bear in the cage, or we just drag it when we fucking take off with the cart. Because Jesus Christ.
Sounds like a horrible idea.
You know what's even more fun? If Sargon realizes that the horse might be spooked by the bear.
Well, the horses are spooked by the bear, but it's just a small thing, so it's not like, the horses are tied to a post anyway, so they can't go anywhere.
Right. Let's wooden planks. Let's get the Inquisition to just give us a bunch of wooden planks. We'll build a little ramp and we'll pull and push it up.
To suffocate the bear? Oh, okay. We could just try to do, all 4 of us, the strength roll. The GM is not going to make us go through all of that again.
Yeah, if we cooperate with the strength roll, can we just get like the highest of all our rolls is the one that's used?
I don't know, but what
You
could have one person with a good strength check to it, and then another person assist. That's probably good enough.
Let me persuade. I'll try to persuade.
Put the crate on top of the cart first.
That's what we did last time.
Yeah, but no, you put the crate on the cart first, and then get the bear into the crate.
Okay.
I mean, you've still got the honey. It hasn't eaten the honey.
All right. Who's going to assist me with lifting the crate?
I will assist.
Yeah, you don't need
Strength.
to roll for that. There's
okay.
nothing in the crate now, so.
Right.
Now you get the 19.
Yeah, that's a nice strength roll wasted, isn't it? But yeah, you can try getting the bear in either with strength or animal handling.
Can I use the last strength roll?
Nope.
Okay. Let's handle him in. I got an 18.
Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see how the bear reacts to this.
There's honey in there. Silly bear.
Natural 20. I'm going to show you because
No, I believe.
like
This fucking bear.
yeah. So it's just, I'm just saying it's not me, it's the bear biting you on the face. Just so you know.
Okay, how much damage?
Yeah, I'll let you know. 4 damage.
Jesus.
You get bit in the face.
I'm at 30 out of 35 now, just from handling a bear. Okay, I've got some art here.
Okay. Oh.
I like how I'm the ant.
Telling you, arch zombie bear would be much cooler.
Be much smaller too.
Does someone else want to try and get it in? Maybe using brute strength?
I'll try animal handling. Somebody assist me.
Okay.
I will assist.
18.
Lucky.
Thank God for
The
this.
bear does not roll another natural 20 and is shoved into the cage against its will. Oh, no, not against its will. You coax it in with the honey, sorry. And then it sits there eating the honey.
the honey now and be good, little bear. Otherwise, we're going to send
Close the
Uncle
cage on
D
top
into
of the
cage.
cart so the carts can be moved with the bear on it.
I'll give the bear the ability to speak.
What?
What?
Are you? Is that?
Well, it's like in the Bible with the talking donkey and shit.
A
Well,
creature
it
you
can't-
touch
can't
understands any spoken language it hears. When it speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can hear and understand it. But
Let's talk to this bear.
I don't think the bear is intelligent enough to speak.
Yeah, I think that implies it can speak, but now it can speak in any
Can
language.
speak. The only thing we would be hearing is fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck
Is there an intelligence? I'm going to look this up. Is there an intelligence limit
No.
on tongues? Let's see.
No.
I'm just going to take a peek.
Look, I'm imposing one. The bear doesn't have language.
I told you the cleric is going to fuck your campaign, but you were like, no, not a cleric. Well, there you go. It's a talking donkey. Well, a bear. I like it.
No, it's not. It doesn't have a language.
Well, it still will understand us now.
No
Yeah,
way.
it'll understand. Oh, did it?
Well, no, because like the bear doesn't have the cognitive function to be able to actually understand like the difference between a noun and a verb.
It is magic.
No, I'm sorry. Like it's got to be an intelligent creature.
It doesn't mention. It's in
Okay,
the
but I'm saying as the DM, it has to be.
Oh,
intelligent.
now we changed the rules.
It's not the first time. It's not going to be the last time.
Fine. It would have been fun.
So we've added another item to our list of ways in which this is similar to the slave trade. We're saying that, listen, they're just too stupid to speak, okay?
Pretty much. That's
It's a
why no
fucking
matter what
bear.
we do to them,
I'm sorry. I'm unequivocally a bear realist. Okay,
okay.
the bears
It's
are born
just a
genetically
darky.
different.
But Simon, what if you just educated them?
magic. It's magic. Like, did you read the Bible? Do you know the thing with the talking donkey?
Yeah,
Like,
I
the
don't
donkey
think that was
speaks.
real either. Just so you know.
Just because something is fictional doesn't mean every other fictional universe works the same way.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
We casted fireballs and you were fine with that. Okay, so you draw the line at magic missiles. No,
I'm just
you draw-
saying a bear is not intelligent enough to have a conversation with anyone.
No, but the idea would be that he would understand us. It's like a dog. Dogs understand commands.
Yeah, but it's not going to understand you any more than if you were yelling at it or pointing at something. You know?
Okay, I've looked it up, and it uses the same. The spell tongues is the same base spell as the druids speak with animals, and how that works is that you can talk with any animal, but if it has a low intelligence, it's not really going to say much. It's just going to be like, "Hi."
Yeah, but it's got an intelligence of 3, so
Yeah, but that's not
really
enough to actually have
low.
a conversation. Like
Yeah.
it might be able to say, "Hello, I'm a bear," and that's about it.
It'll probably just tell you that it's hungry or tired or angry.
that
Yeah,
is
like-
excellent. That is excellent. Like I don't want to have a philosophical discussion with the bear. I want to tell it. It's like all I want to say is like, food is coming. Chill the fuck out. That's what I want to talk with it.
Yeah, basically, this spell on really low intelligence creatures can basically just communicate an emotional state like that, and that's about it. You can't really you can't reason with it. You can't ask it to do anything. It'll just be like, "I'm tired. I'm hungry."
V is the bear whisperer.
Can we have that,
Bear is
GM?
fine.
Can we have that? Can you at least give us that? Like,
Yes, you can divine the emotional state of the bear.
That is perfect.
Yes. You can
So
do
what does the bear say?
the bear's angry.
Does he say, "I'm
it's
angry"?
It's angry and frightened. It doesn't say anything, but like the emotional state that you get transferred to you, it's angry and frightened.
I'll try to persuade it to calm down.
It's frightened.
Yeah, it's angry and frightened. V. The term persuasion.
Yeah, I don't think you can persuade it because
No.
it's that.
I
that's a level of conversation too high for the bear.
Persuasion is rational faculties.
I was hoping to go with the honey in my hand next to it to try to calm it down.
What's
The honey
in
that's in the cage. How the fuck
Oh,
is
yeah,
it?
it's already
in
in
the
the
cage. Okay.
But the bear is in the cage on the cart, and if you want to wait like I don't know, another 2 hours or something, the food will turn up that you can take with you. So,
All right.
okay.
Bear, I have nothing to lose but my chains.
Yeah, the kitchen staff bring out a barrel of meat broth. They say it should keep. It's got a fair amount of salt in it, so it should be fine. It'll probably be nice for you. You guys can probably eat it as well.
You know, I have a spell that makes sure the food never spoils.
That's pretty fucking amazing.
You don't have to eat that. You don't have to eat that salty shit.
That's really useful. But it's too late. The salt's already in it. We've got a spell that can remove salt from the beef broth.
No, I don't have that. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Not 10 minutes ago.
You have that
Enough.
salty broth.
Enough with the bear's low IQ interventions.
Oh,
Are we going to call this bear Andy?
Let's call the bear Andy.
all right. So
Andy Bearski.
when are you going to go with the bear?
Now.
Is it time to go?
Well, it's coming on to evening for this day.
Can we do that next session? Because I am
Yes.
actually getting really goddamn hungry.
Yeah,
There's
sure.
some more ritual start from 11 minutes ago, just before we go.
Oh yeah, go on.
You didn't send it to me. Let's see.
Could be a good thumbnail, this one.
Okay.
Is it
Don't
just the bear in the
forget.
cave?
Don't forget to read the super chest this time.
Oh yeah, and last session supers too.
Last
Oh,
last
okay.
sessions. And everyone else.
But go on. Where's the ritualist art?
I don't have it.
It's the bear in the cage. Did you show that one? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I've
you
already showed that.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Okay. All right, then what we'll do is we'll leave it there because you're on the cusp of heading out to Dorwin. I'll just quickly read the super chats. Dun, 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 dun. Nice attempt at priming RT, but it's not an intergalactic fighting force it's meant to kick the shit out of you. Well, yeah, I know it's not going to be intergalactic. Oh no, wait, that's the thing. On a video, comment on a video. Right, okay. Feminism debate result. Professor had to admit that people are individuals, therefore there's no basis for the idea of overriding male-female perspectives. Well, I agree.
Was this
good job? Good job.
Was this the guy that was asking us for debate advice before?
Yeah. Good job.
He messaged me in the chat and said that my advice worked. That not allowing the guy to define his own position helped. Apparently.
Dr. Martin Luther Pepe says Arch of Israel. Have Sugar Tits play the bear. I should do that. Have Bearing play the bear.
What about the bear?
to the bear. Don't forget cops later have fun. Some much needed heresy in my life. Hey Arch, do you think we should start a petition to have the Space Force renamed to the Astra Militarum? I would sign that. When will the bear kill V? Probably a while yet. But, you know, it's going to be trained first.
More specifically to kill V.
Yay, more autism. Crusaders best part of the week. Hey Dev, use the love potion on the bear cub. It's just opening a whole can of like pedophilic bestiality that I just don't want to get into.
Don't forget incest.
Yeah, it's not. At least it's not incestuous. It's probably gay as well. But teach the bear club to do Nazi salutes. People are playing a game where you cast silence over anything, yet you can't communicate with a bear. Actually, V's managed to become a bear whisperer. He's actually figured this out now. Have you considered naming the giant, hairy, smelly animal Anita? It's hardly fair to the animal.
That is a great point. How does the spell silence work, Sargon? Like, technically, sound is vibrations
Fucking
in the air.
magic, I guess, V.
So...
Yeah, now it's magic. Super chat, £20 of market has a mysterious fire. Shit just got weird when nerds playing imaginary religious murderers on the internet is more believable than real space marines. Don't forget to tell the prince and chaplain Zabas, and don't forget to tell the prince and chaplain and him not believing V spells and calling you nobody. His faith needs qualifying. That's interesting.
I was actually thinking about that last time I spoke with Prince Emmerich. I should have brought up the chaplain who was a dick.
Can't wait to watch this after back from work. Sargon makes 1776 commence again, but in the UK this time, taxation without representation is theft. Yeah, we need a modern version of that for Britain. Hello, only Caleb. The cost difference with your host is $17. You owe me 3 Ankies, so here's $14 Vesuvius. Do I owe you Ankies? I'm taking over your Ankies. I haven't been on Arc. I haven't had time. With 12-hour days, soil sampling, 93 Fahrenheit weather to support your Patreon. 1790 Ellen Rubin. Man, that sounds like a tough fucking job. Glad my hard-earned money is going to a good cause here. Well, we've got to take a break every now and again. But I've got a video coming up tomorrow that's just going to be really fucking funny because it's like just everyone is a Nazi now. Everyone in the US government, literally everyone. And it's amazing coming from we are pro-abortion. Abortion is a good thing. Oh, look at me. I have my abortion t-shirt. I can't believe you're ripping away the mums and the dads. It's like, oh my God, what happens when people go to jail?
Did you see the one with my uterus kills fascists?
Yeah. It's amazing. The pro-abortion lobby is like, oh, think of the children. Whoa, dude, really? So is that where you want to go with this? Is it? You know,
but hold on. As I understand it, right? These people are placed in actual prisons, and they want the kids in prisons.
Literally.
No, okay. So the pictures that have been shared around are processing centers. The kids spend a few hours there while the paperwork's being processed, and then they're moved to these just like they look like summer camps. They just look like a boarding school or something. You know, it's just like 4 kids in a room, and then they've got space and areas, and they go to school and they play football and shit. It's they're not being fucking held like Nazis held Jews. It's insane.
Yeah, but why do they separate them from the parents? Like, why can't they keep them together?
Because they didn't want the kids being kept in a prison.
It's actually law. Like,
Yeah.
I could look up the specific name of it, but
It was under the Democrats that was passed as well.
yes,
To make sure the kids weren't being kept in jail cell conditions with the parents who are
in as little duress as possible
Yeah.
is, I think, the wording, which means you can't put them in a holding center with the parents because that's not as little duress as possible.
Yeah,
So-
I guess. Well, they just don't want the parents in prison. That's their shtick.
I guess so.
I don't think there's any way the US government could have handled this other than doing nothing at all that wouldn't have upset the Democrats.
Yeah, and the problem is as well, specifically that it's all and good for the kids who are being genuinely separated from their parents, but you have to find that out. And the problem is these are illegal immigrants. You don't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, someone brought this up. It's like someone can claim they're their parents.
Exactly,
but
they do.
could be a
This is
child
what-
smuggler. Yeah.
This is why they do it, because of human traffickers, man. They have
I
to
brought
process
that
these
up.
people.
Yeah, I brought that up talking to Mundane Matt last night, and his reply was, "Do parents traffic their children?"
Yes, they do.
I was like, I don't know how to. I mean,
Actually, you
They're
know,
like-
hold on. That's an interesting question, and I can answer it really fast. After the communists fell in Romania, there was complete anarchy, and there were parents who sold their children. Right? You'd have like someone from the United States come in, and Romania was the only place in the world where you could purchase white kids, and the parents would actually sell their kids for a TV or some shit like that. So yes, Mundane Matt, yes, parents do sell their children. They can traffic their kids.
Yes. I demand stick to be as a hermit on a mountain. It's entirely possible. If your tribe is communist, why don't you call the Sargonistas? I don't know. Do you have cross-play on so console players can join too? I don't know how to enable it. So, I mean, I'd love to, but I don't know how. And I don't play cross-art, I'm afraid. Elon says that he's a socialist and Marx is a capitalist. Yeah, I think Elon's shitposting on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw this. He's definitely baiting.
Yeah, exactly. Sargon, do you own the Steam version of the game or Windows 10 version? Steam version, I'm afraid. I'm playing Night of the Old Republic all day. Got to tell you, there's more cool in 5 minutes of this game than all of Disney Star Wars. Yes, there is. What's the start of my beef with Metica? I don't have a beef with Metica at all.
Liar.
I don't at all.
Liar.
I have a very good time.
I will pay to see you and Medicare debate Fallout. I would spend money
Cuck
on
him
that.
on Fallout.
But you wouldn't cuck him on Fallout.
course
He has good arguments, okay?
No, he doesn't. He has virgin arguments. I have Chad arguments.
Oh my
So he'd continue being a virgin Fallout single player. With Chad multiplayer.
Sargon, we all know he'd make you drink bleach. Come on now.
That's cute, Dev. Real fucking cute.
For the chat who doesn't know what this is about, Sargon likes the new Fallout game, and me and Jim hate it. Like I despise the new Fallout game. I think it's cancerous, and I think people like Sargon are a cancer to the community. Thank you.
I'm just saying that we're going to Gamergate you. That's all. Seen the Cyberpunk 2077 trailer. I think I did watch it, but I didn't have too many thoughts about it. I'll have to watch it again. I'll have a look at it. Name the Parasol Pepe. Name the Frogs Pepe. Jesus. Will I be doing the British Values talk elsewhere? Not the Scarborough's pussied out. Yes, I will. I'm just arranging venue. I need to arrange venues with people who own venues who aren't complete pussies, like the Labour Party. I'm really sorry that you had to cancel your train tickets, though, last Russian. I'm really sorry, man. There was out of my power, you know.
Mate, think about the people who actually spend money on hotel rooms.
Yeah, I know. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Like,
well, I suppose you could meet them.
Maybe, but there's no point us going. You know, I'm.
Yeah, I guess. Like last time when we did the Liberalist meetup, we were so many we couldn't find the venue.
Exactly. It needs to be organized. You know, it needs to be properly organized. But yeah, I will be doing it when I get another venue sorted. I have one on the books, so it won't be very long till I know.
By the way, what happens if you do it in open air?
I need equipment. I need a microphone.
Yeah, but then no one can cancel you if you do it in open air.
Yeah, but no one can hear it either.
Well, you had a megaphone at the Dank.
No, it's too much work at the megaphone. Like to give a proper talk like that would be way too much work. V should be the gypsy traveller selling his wares to both sides. Here's a few shekels for the big man. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed your visit in New York. I did, even though it's a Marxist cesspool of despair, suffering and socialism. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's not like it was California.
Yeah, exactly. I went to California 3 times now. It's that's way worse. No, California was all right actually.
Did you get AIDS?
Hmm?
Did you get AIDS in California?
No, I didn't get AIDS.
Well, guys, prank Sargon with a needle if he ever gets to California. Remember, it's a misdemeanor, not a crime. Just saying.
But right. Okay, well, thank you everyone for watching. And next week we'll pick up going to Dorne to get their bear trained. Speak to you all later. Cheers.